What's something you did as a child to protect your parent, even though it wasn't your job? I was 7 years old the first time I picked up broken glass without telling anyone. It was a Tuesday, I think. My dad had just left for work, and the house was so quiet you could hear the fridge humming. My mom was lying on the couch with her arm over her face, the TV blaring static because the remote had slipped under the cushion again and she couldn't be bothered to find it. I went into the kitchen to get a juice box and saw it, the shattered glass on the floor, sharp little teeth glinting in the sunlight that cut through the dusty blinds. A cup had fallen. I don't know when. Maybe she knocked it over in one of her stumbling walks to the sink. Maybe it had been there since last night. All I knew was that if my dad came home and saw it, he'd yell. Not at her. At me. Because I should have been watching her. Because I should have cleaned up. Because everything was my responsibility, somehow, even when I didn't understand why. I knelt down and started picking up the pieces with my bare hands, moving slowly so they wouldn't clink too loud. I knew that sound, the sound of something breaking, and I knew what it did to him. My fingers bled a little, not a lot, just a few thin red lines that I wiped on my pajama pants and kept going. I wrapped the pieces in paper towels and buried them deep in the trash, then sprayed the floor with water and wiped it with the towel we used for dishes. I didn't say a word. Not to her. Not to anyone. I just cleaned, checked the floor with my fingertips one last time to make sure it was safe, and went back to my room. I didn't cry. I didn't even feel scared. I felt proud. Like I had done something important. Like I had stopped something terrible from happening. And maybe I had. Maybe I did prevent the yelling, the door slamming, the accusations that felt like punches. But it didn't feel like a victory. It felt like a job. A quiet, thankless job that I didn't apply for but had somehow inherited. From that day on, I became the sweeper of glass, the fixer of messes, the absorber of blame. If she forgot to do laundry and he screamed about his work shirts not being clean, I ran to the washer and did it myself. Sorry, but I can't share the full story here because the video is too short. You can watch the complete story on my YouTube channel, just click the arrows below.